Jack Burke leads things off the heart of the order, and the first pitch squibbles its way to the plate. So 1 ball, no strike. Smith out of the windup. Swing and a miss. A big cut there from Burke. Evens us out. Cavan Malayter, Ryan Sikora. 2-1 Guardians. RBI trailing, but they have the heart of their order up in this inning. That one skipped in again, 2-1. This was the same spot where, same inning exactly. Home team in the bottom of the 6th trailing by a score of 2-1, where they will have to put a 10-burger on the Cubs RBI squad. 2-1. Ground ball back to Smith. He will glove and flip, and that's out number 1. So both pitchers getting in on the action.
Hitting next, the catcher, Daniel Tome.
So Tome steps up. 0 for 2 in the contest. Reached on an error and a ground out.
And now if you're the Reds, you're starting to hit that stage in the game where you're counting outs, not innings. You're going, okay, 5 outs out, 4 outs out, 3, 2, 1. They're 5 away right now. It's going to be every little moment that's going to matter to them.
That's fouled off at 0-2. This was also the same, at least not the same batter in Tome, but the same spot, though, where the Guardians began their comeback. First out of the inning in the 6th was a really quick one made by the Cubs RBI squad. Then the floodgates began and opened for Cleveland. So far, first out quickly made. Here's the 0-2. Different story, though, as Smith picks up another strikeout, this time on the swinging variety. He does a little shimmy as he trots around the rubber.
Up next, shortstop, James Rocco.
5th strikeout of the day for Charlie Smith as Rocco steps up. Upstairs. The 1-0. Grounded. Smith tried to barehand it. Instead it'll be Gashan who comes over on the charge and makes the play. 3 up, 3 down goes Cleveland. In the 6th. We're through 6, 2-1. Reds leading. We'll step off here. 1-1 game here. Day 3 of the Central Regional Tournament here for Major League Baseball's RBI program. We're here at Curtis Granderson Field on the campus of the University of Illinois at Chicago. The 2-0 pitch. Strike called. Guardians RBI program enters this contest with a 2-0 record this weekend. Cubs at 1-2. The 2-1. Outside corner for a strike, and it's 2-2 now. Warner out of the windup. Popped up right outside. Foul ball. And we are presuming that White Sox ace has clinched their spot in tomorrow afternoon's title game. They're 4-0 with a run differential at this point of plus 33. So it's going to be really tough for any undefeated team to top that. 2-2. Missed high. Full count now. Cleveland probably has the best shot to do it. They're entering this one 2-0 with a run differential of plus 25.
I was going to say, coming into this one, we thought they might have a chance, and really they still do with one more game to be played.
This is popped straight up. Tome. Warner dives. It drops in. I think Moncher thought that ball was caught. He started running back, but stayed enough inside the line. That ball was hit sky high, and with 4 people coming together, it was somehow the pitcher who had to try to make that play.
Yeah, I personally would have hoped that the shortstop would have made his way in and kind of claimed everybody off. He's got the best look at it again. The shortstop kind of owns the field. He's got the ability to call that off. Drive in, take your claim. With that being said, Warner makes a great effort on it, sits underneath it, just couldn't follow it for too long. There's a base hit.
This is chopped up the middle off of Warner. They're calling it a foul ball. Base umpire today making the call.
Curious to see how they score that, whether that is an error or a base hit. No
No,
error up there on the scoreboard, but we've seen a couple discrepancies already today between the scoreboard and the official game changer.
yeah, there's still some deliberation going on in the room next to us. That's where the PA announcer sits, as well as the official scorer. As manager Corey Douglas from Cleveland goes up to talk to the umpiring crew. I think his argument is probably going to be, how can you make that call when he's 100+ feet away instead of the home plate umpire who was on top of it? And we have official confirmation they ruled it an E1. So this is Headley here with no one out and 1 strike on him. He bloops that to left center. That's down and in the gap. Going first to third is Moncher. He stands up there. Double for Headley. 2 on and no one out for the Cubs.
Guess the E1 didn't matter. There's the first hit in a long, long time for Chicago. Officially drive one in so close. A great piece of hitting
The
from
next
Headley.
batter,
This second
second
of the game,
baseman,
you're driving him
Antoine
in.
Harvey.
Real good chance with no outs. Both runners in scoring positions.
It's Antoine Harvey Jr. now the batter. Runners on second and third and no one out. This is probably the best opportunity the Cubs have had to not only take the lead but potentially get insurance. It's the first time all game long that they've had multiple men on base at the same time.
And looking past Harvey, though, as well, you got Sean Coy behind him, who's probably been the best batter over the first 2 appearances for the Cubs starting. He had that single that drove in Headley in the first, had a really productive G3 that looked like it might have snuck through in the third. He's been really potent. He's in the on-deck circle at the moment.
A strike is taken there by Harvey, so it's 0-1. Warner works out of the windup here with 2 men on and takes that ball upstairs. 1-1 count now. Warner ready, delivers. In the air to center, right at Lewis. He makes the grab as Moncher tags. The throw to the plate is up the line, and the Cubs grab a 2-1 lead.
Best out in baseball. Productive pop fly out there to center field. Harvey drives in the run. Moncher scores. Tough throw for Zion Lewis to make. A long way to go.
Pitcher,
Clearly doesn't have the
Sean
arm.
Coy.
It needed to be the perfect throw, and it just wasn't.
So the host team gets one back and grabs the lead. And now here's Sean Coy, who, as Ryan mentioned, already had that RBI single back in the first. Headley still on second. And the Cubs pitcher fouls that one off to the left side. Righty sets, third base side of the rubber. Check swing, yes he did, and it's 0-2. And for those of you tuning in to Cubs RBI and Guardians RBI baseball, you're looking for the softball game between the two sides. That'll be over on Windy City Sports Network 2. So you may be deceived by our title that says Cubs and Guardians, as Coy takes that one down away to make it 1-2. So that game's just getting started. That's on the campus of DePaul University over in Lincoln Park on the city's north side. We're here just outside downtown on the campus of UIC for 18U baseball. Cavan Malayter and Ryan Sikora with you. 1-2 to Sean Coy is there for a called third strike.
Great pitch from Anthony Warner. Paint the corner, find it, get your second out of the
The
inning.
designated
Now you've got a
hitter,
chance to get out
George
of here and keep it at
Salazar.
2-1. If you can keep it at 2-1, with Cleveland's offense, we know they're very, very capable of doing this late on in games.
So here's Salazar. The DH remains in the game despite the pitcher going over to play first base. And there's 2 outs, and the runner still stands in second. Martinez shading right towards that bag. Runner breaks for third, swung on and missed. Throw down to third is not in time. Diving in safely is Headley with a stolen bag. That's his second of the contest.
Perfect steal. Way to go and take third. Put yourself one base away from making it 3-1. And really, yeah, it's only one number. It's 3 instead of 2. A 2-run game, world of difference than a 1-run game.
0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Salazar 0 for 2. Strikeout and pop out. Warner trying to limit the damage to 1. Hesitation in the delivery and time is called. Guardians coaching staff not happy with our home plate umpire. The 0-2. Upstairs for a ball. That long hesitation, very Nestor Cortez-ish of him.
Nasty Nestor?
Nasty Nestor. All-star Nestor.
He should be. He is. I'm glad.
1-2. Skipped in there. Tome had trouble finding it, but didn't go very far, so Headley remains on third.
That's big time for the same reasons we just talked about, the world difference between a 1-run game and a 2-run game. Tome keeping in front of him is big. Look how deep Salazar is in his batter's box right now. He's really looking to get one late.
Full count now as that fastball away misses. Gomez is on deck. He's also 0 for 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Salazar. That one skips away. Headley was hesitant, so he decided not to go, as it's a base on balls for Salazar. Interesting decision there made by Headley at third, Ryan.
I think the way that pitch came off and got towards the backdrop, it was almost a spot where I think he felt that, yeah, I'm going to hesitate a little bit. He's unsure. He doesn't want to make the mistake that could cost them getting this run in, A. And B, I think he thought Warner was going to close down and get there first, and I think it's probably an interesting decision, but maybe the right one.
It's Richie Gomez now, 2 away and men on the corners for the Cubs. He swings and sends a line drive into the middle. Martinez on the dive. Martinez robs Gomez of a hit and also keeps this as a 1-run game. Cubs grab the lead on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Bottom of the 6th coming your way next on the Windy City Sports Network.